Hello everyone, in this tutorial we're going to study about some chemical element of chemistry. So this is box 1.1 and continue from the tutorial earlier. So in this sentence, in this diagram, we saw that there are chemical element or structure of zigzag chemistry. So this is named N3,3,3-methyl butanamide. So N, which means there are it is the amino amide at the functional group as a functional group, and 3,3 is which means they are substituent of methyl at carbon 3 for 2-methyl, and CH3 at the NH is another side chain of methyl, another substituent of methyl at amide. So 3-methyl, which means there are 3 of methyl as the side chain, and butanamide, which means there are 4 carbon at the 4 carbon as the longest chain. Namide is the NH bind with O. So NH bind with O is a functional group of amide. So it is namine, called namine. This is a secondary amide of butanoic acid. Thus, the root name is butanamide. So, the secondary of amide. So, if they call a secondary amide, which means the amide has three classification. First amide, the primary amide, the secondary amide, and the tertiary amide. So, in this form is the secondary amide of butanoic acid. Thus, the root name is butanamide. So, butanamide is the root name of the chemical element above. 2-methyl substituent are on position 3. So, position 3, when we name the chain, the longest chain is 1, 2, 3. And 3 is at position, methyl is at position 3. And 1 on the nitrogen. Yes, as you see above. Hence, N3,3,3-methyl, the N is given in italic. Another thing that we saw is another chemical element of 1-pentyl ethanol. 1-pentyl ethanol is there are pentyl at the as the side chain, and ethanol is the 2-methyl of ketone substituent, or which another name of 1-methyl-ethanol is methyl-penyl ketone. When we call methyl as the side chain of the alkane, penyl is the side chain of the benzene, and ketone is the functional group. Or another name is acetylphenol, which means there are C double bond with O at the first carbon one. Acetylphenol. It is the acetone of the functional group. A ketone in which the longest chain is 2 carbon. So the longest chain is there are 2 carbon, which we see about the zigzag, one side and 2 sides of carbon. Thus the root is ethanol. So if there are 2 carbon and the functional group of it is ketone, they call it ethanol. The penyl substituent is on the carbonyl, therefore at the position 1. Okay, so ketone or aldehyde is the functional type of carbonyl. Without the one substituent, ethanol is actually an aldehyde and would be ethanol. So ethanol is actually an aldehyde and would be ethanol. So if there are no substituent, they call it ethanol. But if there are substituent of ketone, they call it one ethanol. They call it ethanol as the longest chain. The alternative methyl ketone is a neat and easy way of conveying the structure. So methylphenylketone is a neat and easy way conveying the structure. Why this easy? Because methyl is the side chain of argon, phenyl is the side chain of benzene, and ketone is the full name of the functional group that we see bind with the two substituents. This structure has a common name, acetylphenone, which derived from an acetyl. So acetyl is CH3CO is acetyl or ethyl ethanol group bonded to phenyl ring. Uh, so CH3CO is ethanol. Why does we call ethanol no methyl ketone? Because there are two carbon and there are one O. So CC is A, two carbon is A as the prefix. At the picture below, the last picture is 3-ethyl lanolin. 3-ethyl lanolin. So ethyl, which means there are two sides of carbon, and lanolin, which means the benzene or phenyl bind with NH2, ammonia, as the substituent. So they call aniline, and ethyl is the two side chain of carbon substituent. Ethyl lanolin is ethyl is the two carbon also. Lanolin is an H2 is the NH2 bind with benzene. It has another name, aniline. 3-ethyl also the same as the two first name above, or 3-ethyl benzenamine. 3-ethyl benzenamine. It is the raw name of the chemical element above. Another easy picture about these two things is auto ethyl lanolin. So auto, if the first is amine, ammonia and H2, and the second side, the second uh, side of it is bind with ethyl, and 1 and 2, substituent 1 and substituent 2 of benzene, we call it auto. So auto ethyl lanolin. NH2 and ethyl is para ethyl lanolin. So why does it call para? Because they are substituent at carbon 1 and carbon 4 at the benzene ring. So that's all for now for this tutorial. I hope you guys get an insight about it. See you next time.